What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark. This is the Free Air Podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Just give me 1 second to get some things in order. How's everybody's Saturday going? It's Saturday where I am right now in New York City. I'm always hopeful that we'll have people tuning in from somewhere that I've never been before. But anyway, all right, let's just dig right into it. Today's title, the theme for today's podcast, or I guess the title is why Facebook groups are awesome still. And so, okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Why Facebook groups are awesome? Well, why even ask this question? I asked this question because I had a conversation with a friend last night, and she was all, "Oh, fuck Facebook, I hate this platform and blah, blah, blah." So I was just like, but like, why? Like, what did Facebook do to you? She was like, "Oh, it's people's negativity. Everybody's so negative on Facebook and blah, blah, blah." 1 second, I'm just going to share this to Facebook so we can get some people to join us. Hang on 1 second. Just going to make the social rounds. Now where did my YouTube go? Well, whatever the case may be. So why our Facebook group was awesome, and why was I trying to explain to my friend that she was sort of looking at things a little incorrectly. Okay, so again, she was saying, "Oh, Facebook groups, Facebook sucks, so much negativity in your newsfeed and blah blah blah." And that may be true. Number one, if I see negativity on my newsfeed, I just unfollow. It's not that complicated to do. And number two, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to my feed except to like check out news or memes or things like that. I'm in so many different Facebook groups that's sort of where I spend the majority of my time. So you see, the thing is about Facebook groups, this is really why Facebook should be utilized now. I mean, listen, not everybody's on Facebook for business, and I totally get that. But what I think should be taken into consideration is that even if you're not on Facebook for business, you can still sort of niche down into whatever you're interested in and hang out and just see posts from a group. You don't have to necessarily be some sort of a business person or entrepreneur to enjoy Facebook groups. You can enjoy Facebook groups for dance, for parenting, whatever, whatever really does it for you or adds value to you. That's what I would get up in Facebook groups for. I don't normally, I don't care about what people have to say on their statuses for the most part in reality. But most of you don't care about statuses anymore. That's like that's like a 2 or 3 years ago thing where people actually care what people have to say on statuses. They're cute little opinions now, and that's nice. Some of them may be more correct than others, who knows. But the reason I brought up Facebook groups to her, realistically speaking, is because she is trying to do some work on YouTube, and so I said, hey, you might want to try Facebook groups to funnel an audience into the content that you're posting. That's how you'll get more of an audience from the niche that you're looking for. Because it's like I can post these lives that I do on my Facebook feed, but the likelihood of somebody actually clicking in and watching is a lot lower than if I post to in a Facebook group for business or for whatever I plan on talking about. What's up, Nothing Network? You're right. As far as promoting your YouTube page, a lot of Facebook groups do frown upon that, but it depends on the group that you're in. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second because I actually had a secondary thought, which was that I need to add hashtags to this. Oh, there you go. There's the edit button. Yeah, it really depends on what group you're in. Some Facebook groups may be way more receptive to spreading word of your YouTube post than others. And some aren't. Like, for example, I've definitely been yelled at before, 100% for posting my podcast to groups. But really, I got yelled at for posting my podcast to groups that were irrelevant. You know, so it's like if you know you're posting a podcast or content or whatever that's comical to a just for business group, there's a good chance you're going to get flagged because it really doesn't have much relation. But if you have a business related, if you have business related content that you're posting to YouTube and you share that in a business group that's going to provide people a value to some degree, then I can't see why they wouldn't want to, help you spread your word and get some value out of it themselves. But yes, I've definitely been bitched at before, 100%, for posting to Facebook groups about things that were probably irrelevant to those groups. But it was like, whatever. Like, I was just trying to spread my word, and I definitely got into fights with people about it. And that's just like sort of the way the cookie crumbles in the game of YouTube. And, you're going to have haters and you're going to have people that are trying to spread love and help you grow your network and all that. And that's sort of it. But it's not just Facebook groups, though, that I came on here to preach, although that was just the most convenient way to use hashtags and titling, I should say. There's also, like, I guess more people than I realize just don't understand that you can use Facebook and Instagram. And again, not just for business. I mean, I feel like, listen, we're at an age right now, at least in my social circle, I'm 33, that most social things we do, I don't want to say most, that's presumptuous probably. There's a larger amount of social things we do that might involve business to some degree than others, unless if it's, kid related. I'm in my 30s, so a lot of my friends have kids, and maybe a lot of you have nothing business related to talk about at your social outings. Maybe it's all kid related. But even then, you can, you might be inclined to join a parenting group or a help my kid with his homework group or something like that, as like when you compare that to what you would see on your news feed, it's just like it's not nearly going to be as useful or as valuable to you because your news feed, depending on the people that you're following from your friends group, is probably just like people talk about shit, maybe about politics and things like you might find useful, but you probably don't care too much about. Whereas like if you if you logged into a parenting group about like what's healthy for kids to eat and stuff like that, it's just a lot better. A lot more valuable to you, I should say. But then my friend, the same friend, she asked me, she was talking to me and she was like, I don't know, bro, is there really still room to move around in the YouTube space and all that? And by the way, not to change the subject too much, Nothing Network, I tried the ultra low latency one time before and it just completely bugged out, so I opted out. I decided not to do that this time. I'll try again next time though. It just like completely conked out on me when I did ultra low latency, but thank you for the recommendation. I will definitely give that a shot. Yeah, so as far as I sort of brought this up today because as far as Facebook and Instagram groups and all that stuff, if you use those factors to I don't want to say gather people up, but if you use those factors to build your network, you have a higher likelihood of success in whatever venture you're in, whether it's raising a kid, whether it's starting a business, even if it's schoolwork. It's just like that's going to help you out that much more than just like, you know, posting to your social feed or whatever, where your friends will probably troll you and to be like, why don't you just Google it and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of us post statuses looking for things sometimes for like a personal level of reinforcement, not just a Google level of reinforcement where Google gives you an answer. You kind of want like firsthand to know that somebody that you know, or maybe someone that you know knows somebody else experienced this type of shit before, you know. So that's it's kind of where I'm coming from with this. Essentially, I think now is one of the best times ever for social media because of the whole Facebook and you know, as far as Instagram is concerned, I don't really know much about Instagram groups. I probably should get more involved in that community. I know that the way to grow your channel is to make friends. Like, Facebook and Instagram are saturated. That's no secret. It's like old news by now. But what I feel like a lot of people are slacking on is the laziness level of not just engrossing yourself in the social media communities and meeting new people, and not just commenting on an Instagram post, cool picture, nice job. No, like talking to people and getting involved and shit, you know? Like people, you know, talk to me and like, you know, are you making money off Big Critique yet on YouTube? No, I'm not. I hope to be one day. It'd be cool. But like right now, no. Still trying to build an audience and a following and all that. And it's not easy. It takes time, lots of time. Some people are very, very niche with what they do, and it's probably a lot less time consuming for them to build. I'm not, you know, after a little bit less than a year of doing this, I'm still not 100% sure what my niche is going to be. I know for a fact that I have more skits coming that I'll be posting on this channel. I might even have some more interviews. Again, though, interviews are tough. Hi, Bacon. Hi, I hope there's no delay. Hi, Bacon 420. How are you? Thank you for joining us, Bacon. I love that name, Bacon 420. Like, it'd be really funny if your name was Bacon 420, but you like didn't eat pork at all. I think that'd be really hilarious, but that's just my opinion. That's awesome, man. Nice. I hope it's Saturday night near you. It's Saturday night near me. Bacon 420, where are you? Where are you located? ASL. Well, you don't have to ASL me, but nah, man, this isn't pre-recorded. I try not to do that. I don't know. I haven't really got down with the pre-recorded thing yet. Blood Dragon. Nice to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's really a pleasure to have you here. I hope you find some value in the things that I have to say. What's going on with you guys today? How are you? I wonder how much of a lag there is for you guys. I know Nothing Network was having some issues before. Guys, if you're just tuning in now, I'm talking about why Facebook groups are so awesome and a lot of people are slacking on them. Every time I join a chat, the topic goes to Bacon. I'm literally... Do you feel subconscious about Bacon now? Do you feel like that you don't want to tell anybody like your online handle is Bacon now because it's just like so overdone for you? Or you're just still such an advocate for Bacon that like you have a lifetime supply in your house and you're just like Bacon till you die is no problem? Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see if it's had like the adverse effect on you. Blood Dragon, what are you up to? How's everything? I don't know if Blood Dragon is still here, but let me say hi. Colorado Springs. I guess Colorado Bacon would be the most fitting place for you to reside. I'd love to come to Colorado, but like, I only wear Bacon t-shirts. I have all things Bacon. Dude, you have Bacon websites? Please, I'm... Can you please... actually, you know what? I'm a douche. Let me go to... My wife is Mrs. Bacon. That's adorable. Well, Bacon, if if I was to give my like to make any handle for myself, uh, the Nothing Network, I think you might be the only one experiencing delay. I don't know. Please, everybody else, Bacon, Blood Dragon, if you're still here, you guys let me know if you're experiencing delay. Bacon, if I had to make an online handle for myself, it would be soup, like the soup guy or something. Like my entire representation of my soup for a long time now, of myself for a long time now, has been soup. I'm a tremendous advocate of matzo ball soup. I've one time considered adding bacon to my matzo ball soup, and then I opted out of it because I'm a big pussy and whatnot. I have no balls. Well, I have balls. I just didn't want to add bacon to them. I mean, besides the fact that it would be blasphemy because matzo ball soup is sort of like a Jewish thing, but I see this. No, do that again. Do that again. It took me a minute to read that. Do that one more time. Bacon. Yeah, Bacon, do that one more time. I totally derped for a second. You just said LOL. Is there delay? Is there delay? Is there delay? I'm not going to sing because I've been told I really suck at that, but like, do you see delay? Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know. What are you guys doing tonight? Anything fun? So guys, just so that so right now I'm talking to people on the live stream. If anybody is just watches this afterwards or whatever, if anybody's I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. For those of you who are watching and not a part of this chat, I'm talking to the people in the chat. Super delay. Oh, fuck, man. All right. Well, next time I can't edit this. Blabbering blatherskites. You're just gonna make me say ridiculous things now. No, I know. It's okay. You can do that, Bacon. I'm having a good time with it. Please continue. I'll say it 5 times fast too. Blabbering blabberskites. Blabbering blabberskites. Blabbering blabberskites. So, guys, just so you know, the people that are in this chat, the Nothing Network, I know, but like Bacon and Blood Dragon, those guys are here. When you set up stream, always select ultra low latency. Again, Nothing Network, I did that, but last time I did that, it just wouldn't even load. So I don't know what my deal is. I'll try it again the next time I do this for sure. 30 seconds, at least. That was good. Well, I don't know what you're referring to, Bacon, but thank you. But back to groups, by the way. I listen. I'd be hearing things. I met a lot of these people that are in this chat from YouTube live streams, actually. Nothing Network, I can't stand your existence. You're literally the worst human being I've ever met. And I hope you continue to go on to be that way, because you're very, very good. You're very talented at what you do, at being the best, at being the worst human being I've ever met. I didn't say it was a problem. You just presume that I think it's a problem. And I just realized I wasn't really looking at the webcam because I'm trying to read the chat at the same time, and apparently, according to my wife, I can't multitask. Hello. I'm being really weird now, right now. I'm not even intoxicated to any extent. This is interesting, this whole talking to a thing, people watching you. I never thought in my life that I would talk to a webcam and just put words out and stuff. I definitely sound like I'm stoned right now, but I'm not. Oh, thank you for that. The Nothing Network just said he will be hotboxing my place live. I'm very excited. Are you in a legal state? Are you? So we are not. Sorry, I am not. Am I in a legal state? It's decriminalized. I'm in New York. It's decriminalized. It's. I think if you have a medical card, maybe. I don't know 100% legalities. It's not legal here though. It's not. You can't buy it in the store. To smoke yet. I don't know. I'm only confused because I feel like somebody sent me pictures recently of dispensaries in the city. And it sort of confused me because a few people sent them to me recently, and then somebody I know that I'm pretty close with was just like, dude, I have a medical card and I can go to dispensaries, and they're in New York, like they're in the 5 boroughs. But like, can you go to a dispensary the way you can in California or Vegas or where you are? No, I can't do that. Well, just like. Yeah, I loved California, man. Dispensary hopping in California was the shit. Oh yeah, I keep meaning to attend a Canna Gather NY. They just literally they have them at the most inopportune times for me personally. I mean, medical nothing network is a type of legality if it's like legally medically speaking, you know. To the general public, no, it's not legal yet. No, it really should be though. But I mean, that's an obvious thing. I got so far off topic off of Facebook groups. It's decriminalized but illegal. So you see, I'm not such an ad. Then you're a doofus. How about that? Nothing network. It's run by a friend of mine who's Jewish. Oh, what? What? I don't know, my voice just went really high. Bacon, that's awesome. I think I know what you're talking about. Fuck, I have to find this. Let me see something for a second. Is it Josh? Is it somebody like with the name of Weinstein? Josh Weinstein? Does that sound familiar to you? Bacon? Yeah, the topics do go bye-bye. I get their emails. I've totally signed up. I get all the emails to Canna Gather. I've just never been before because like literally every time I mean to go, something comes up and I just don't end up having the time. They're in the city. I definitely want to go. I'm gonna go for the next one. I'm gonna go. I keep saying I'm gonna go. I totally want to go. I can't even say he seems like a nice guy because I've never met him in person before. I'm sure he's a complete delight though. Like I don't really know what else to say about it, you know. I'll tell him I know Bacon 420. I'll be like, dude, I totally know Bacon 420. Yes, we know Big Critique. No, Nothing Network. Bacon is saying that he knows this guy, Bacon, I gotta tell you, Josh Weinstein, I don't know if you've ever seen... no doubt, I will tell him Bacon sent me. That's absolutely, literally hilarious. I never thought I'd refer to somebody as Bacon. I feel like I'm in, like, fucking half-baked right now. Like, dude, Bacon fucking sent me. Or, like, Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. I totally feel like I'm in that right now. Like, dude. But, like, is it good quality bacon? Is he sending you slabs of bacon? Or is it, like the one that you would put into the microwave? Because that's not really the best gift then. If he's sending you proper bacon, then then that's great. But if he's sending you like this microwavable shit, then that's not the best. Then that's not a real friend. I'm sorry, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's sending you quality bacon, because everybody, if you're gonna do something, you got to do it right. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for people to catch up here. No, Navi. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then that's a real friend. That's a real friend. Has he ever sent you? My fiance got this for me. One birthday. Has he ever sent you a bacon bouquet? It's like a bouquet of bacon. It's not like the quality of the bacon is not fantastic, but the thought and the novelty is definitely there. Oh, great bacons. At what age did this happen to you? At what age did you fall in love with bacon? Like, when you see it, was it love at first crunch? Or, like, did it take a little while? Did you not like it at first? And then finally, like, one day it just snapped and you're like, bacon, I love you. Like, what happened? I'm curious. Like, for me, ever since I was a little kid, I fell in love with... Ah, my wife has too, yeah. The bacon bouquet thing, right? It would have been really like a crazy, crazy love story between you and your wife had she not liked bacon at first. And then finally, like, how old are you? I don't, that doesn't give me much context, unfortunately. That you were bacon since 2006. I was suddenly the spokesperson. Wow. Really? You were the spokesperson for Bacon Salt? That's awesome. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. That's incredible. Oh. Kosher vegetarian. I guess they just season it with something smoky, I would imagine, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go because I have to get ready for a birthday. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for a birthday. Thanks so much for joining and putting up with the lag. Next time I will do this. Hopefully there. All right, guys. Got way off topic. Facebook groups are great. Instagram groups are fantastic. So sorry I got so off topic. Have a good night. I'm going to a birthday. Bye.